Welcome to the Security Guide podcast. I'm your host Rafi Musaji, and today we're breaking down something special, specialized training, guys. It's all about how we can upskill ourselves. So today we're talking about CPO training, guys. A lot of you have reached out to us and asking me how can I improve my skill set. Currently, a lot of you are on grade EDC or just focusing on the PSIRA, which that is great, guys. I mean, ultimately I always say a starting point, those of you that didn't do well in matric, those of you that are sitting at home, or those of you that want a career change, it's still good in 2026 to start off on your basic grade E, D, and C course. Just join the security industry. There's so much opportunity in there, guys. It's not just about, standing in front, access control. I always say security is a starting point. Somebody that's sitting at home, unemployed, the minimum wage for a security guard, it's roughly around about 27 Rand to 31 Rand. So that actually can work out to close to 400 Rand a shift. And on a Sunday, that's almost close to double that. Almost 800 Rand the guys are paying you. So you would be able to look after your family, guys. So my thing is for the people that follow our channel, the people that work for us, the securities out there that's looking for specialized, we always talk in our videos about specialized skills, specialized knowledge, and there's none other than the SASITA course of the CPO, guys. What is CPO? It just means close protection. There's basically 4 fundamental unit standards that you must go through. So I know it might be a bit confusing, but it's an NQF Level 5. It just shows you what level the thing is on. Each unit standards, it's between 15 and 10 credits. So it's broken down into different segments. It's obviously your theory, that's very important. Then it's your practical exercises when you're going out and you're moving with the vehicles and you're doing your actual practicals. Then you're doing your portfolio evidence because you have to do a portfolio for SASITA and then your final assessment, which you will have to be doing, and it has to be moderated. So guys, I recommend anybody that that has some ambition, that's a bit healthy, that that is looking after themselves, that wants to specialize in actually upgrading their skills. Guys, I am so passionate about, with Cape Town, it's a international hub for delegates, politicians, actors, celebrities. Everybody's coming here, guys. And you know what they all need? They all need protection. It is a global phenomenon. And a lot of them, they don't come down with their own CPO, guys. They hire. And don't be fooled, guys. I understand that there are a lot of good companies out there that are dominating the space. And, what you can do is you can position yourself as, I'm going to learn, I'm going to change my career, and I'm going to see how I can actually get into this. You must remember, an average CPO, a rookie CPO, he gets earned, I know it's not an everyday thing, but he can, like on the low end, he's earning about 1,200. And on the high end, he can even, if he's a very professional, he can earn up to 4,500. But averagely, I would say it's around about 1.5 to 1.8 per day. Now, I know some of you are sitting there and thinking, wow, that's a lot. It is a lot, because at the end of the day, the people that sign up for CPOs, they have a lot of money. They need protection, and some of them like to flex, when you get the new BE money, everybody wants to flex. So this is the course to do it. And a lot of you security guards out there that you are experienced and you've been long in the industry, but you're never wanting to upgrade your skills. You must remember, PSIRA is going to clamp down on you guys that are using your own private firearms and that are not qualified and that are in the industry. If you are going to get caught, there will be fines for you and the company that's employing people that aren't CPOs. So I recommend any ambitious security male or female that would like to get into the industry, that's tired of, I'm not saying there's anything wrong working in the security industry as a grade E, D, and C, which I told you, that's your starting off point. Never look down of where you started from. The thing is, from there, you always need to be growing. I always tell my team, you know what, guys, we always need to be constantly growing, because if you're not growing, you're not, what you're doing, you're dying. It's either you're getting green and ripe or you're getting old and rotten. Things are either going up or down. So likewise, guys, always try to see opportunity and how you can better yourself. So I'm here today to maybe shed some light on the CPO. Like, guys, I know there's a lot of people that are watching these videos. I know you guys, some of you are experts on the field, but I understand when it comes to compliance, that's not your expertise. And that's what Wise Guy is. We will get you compliant and get you ready. And then from there, you can obviously better yourself. Obviously, you need to go to your, we had karate guys on. You need to go do your self-defense. You need to go to the range, book yourself in and do your shoots regularly so you can sharpen yourself. Constantly be in there. Look at the new tech out there. You have to constantly, this is just getting you the license in the door. It's like almost like your degree. Then from there, you as the individual need to market yourself.
You are now equipped with the knowledge to handle any situation.
I told you, Wise Guy Academy gives you the edge. You were right, now look at us.
Providing close protection to designated person while in transit. What this means is, just for the layman, your whole focus is to protect the principal. So let's just say you are protecting, let's just say, I don't know, Michael Jackson or Nelson Mandela, if he was, one of these famous people or anybody. Your whole thing is you need to protect that soul. That's what you're hired for. If any threat comes to that person, you need to protect them. Providing static protection to designated person. So this is just basically almost like doing security work. The person is sitting there, you standing, and you're just standing there statically, the person, and you waiting for your principal, and you protecting him. That's generally what this one is. This one is also 15 credits. So this one is also an important one. This is I would say, your 4 fundamentals of becoming a CPO. Provide protection to designated person while embossing and debossing. So what that just means is when the person is leaving the vehicle and getting in the vehicle. So generally when you see these, if you see the president of America, and when they're getting out of the car, you always see a guy with a mic opening up the door and the other one standing on the other side. So you'll have to have, there's a format, there's a formula of how you need to walk and how you need to go about doing this. It's a specialized, so that's why it's important to know that you have the necessary skills. But the one thing is, obviously, like I said, this is more of a theory, and it's to get you the understanding of that. Providing pedestrian escort to designated person within a close protection environment. So what this means, guys, it's when you are walking pedestrian, when you're actually walking with a guy. So you see these guys, I don't know if you saw, you always see Floyd Mayweather with these big guys always walking, when you are walking with the principal or with the VIP, the important person, what's the method of walking? When you are getting him in the car and getting him out of the car, what is the method? While you're driving with him in the car, how do you drive with him in the car? When you are static with him at a certain place, how do you behave and what is the fundamentals and what is the procedure over there? So it's this 4 different scenarios that you are with the principal. Explaining the requirements of becoming a security service provider or security officer. So you obviously need to understand what is PSIRA, how to register yourself, all the legality around that. It's so important. And then once you now have finished this 4 unit standards, you obviously do the 5th one. You will then have to do your medics, your first aid. It's very important, which is a requirement by PSIRA. So you have the 5 unit standards with the medics, the 6th one. you can then go apply for an RPL by PSIRA. That just means that once you get your statement of the results from the service provider like WiseGuy, you then take that with your CV, you go apply for a RPL, and that will come on your PSIRA card. So it's so important, guys. What's recommended is that you do advanced driving. There's very limited places that you can do that, but yeah, advanced driving, it's an added bonus because you're obviously going to be driving a very important person. If this video has basically resonated with any of you guys, if you know anybody out there that's looking for an opportunity that is just unclear and stuck and uncertain of what they can do out there, the possibility is endless, guys. I'm telling you, the people are earning mega bucks with this over here. And you know, especially if you do go overseas, if you have international gigs, and if you position yourself in this, take it as a long-term gain, you would be taken care of, guys. So I hope that I've inspired a few of you guys to take action into joining the industry. And if any of you found value in this video, please comment. We love it. Reach out to us and tell us that that this video has inspired you to actually change your career. Because think about it, guys, between 1,500 and some guys are earning 40,000, 30,000 a month. I mean, come on, man. Guys, doing something fantastic. You might meet celebrities, you might be famous people, and in there the people network. So I would say that stop limiting your belief. You understand? So I hope that I can inspire the youth out there that can take action, that basically look to how they can better themselves, because you're not confident you feel once you are earning a certain amount. You feel great, guys. I mean, I'm thinking of some of the people some of the sheikhs from the countries, from the Gulf countries come down, and there's different places out that you can obviously leverage on. So if you found value, guys, and please like and subscribe. And you've been watching The Security Guy. Till the next episode, guys. Take care.